Well, the RBI's move to cut the repo rate by 25 basis points sent the market zooming to an all-time high of 30,000 points this morning. The Sensex soared by 400 points in opening trade following the RBI's surprise repo rate cut. The NSE Nifty too touched a lifetime high of 9,119. Both indices have retreated a little since, but analysts believe the repo rate cut is the trigger the markets were waiting for another surge. The RBI had this morning cut the repo rate in the second non-scheduled move in as many months. Repo rate, the interest rate at which RBI lends to banks, to a large extent determines loan and deposit rates. In fact, the rate cut could be the booster that the housing and auto industry are looking for. It makes your loan EMI much cheaper. A home loan of, let's say, 1 lakh rupees for 20 years would be cheaper by 33 rupees per month. Similarly, an auto loan of 1 lakh rupees for 5 years would be cheaper by 24 rupees a month. Now, the other side would, of course, be lower interest rates on your fixed deposits in banks, though.
We are pursuing a very prudent fiscal consolidation roadmap that we had to strike a balance between getting the fiscal deficit down to 3.6% and investing in infrastructure and other very necessary sectors. And it's that balance that I think that the RBI has appreciated, is that the fiscal consolidation roadmap remains in place, but at the same time the quality of government expenditure is good. And the fact that we've got an off-cycle rate cut from the RBI, of course, is very welcome for all citizens of India, because I think everybody is looking for a near-term boost to the economy, and I think with the rate cut coming as it does right now, does provide that near-term boost to the economy as well. As I've said many times before, the goal of the budget, the goal of our economic policies is to be able to get the Indian economy to a sustainable, non-inflationary growth part of 7 to 8% in the long run for the next decade, 10, 15 years. Now, investors looking at that are very excited about what it means for wealth creation and for the prospects of all Indian companies and the kind of earnings lift that we are going to see. And I think once that has been absorbed by the market, which is what is happening over the last 2 or 3 days, we are in fact moving, as I said, from a hope rally to in fact a conviction rally that the earnings growth, that the opportunity for even some multiple expansion is certainly possible.